Welcome back, Bulldogs. Welcome to the 4th BNN episode of the school year. I'm your anchor, Salas Bravo.
And I'm Kathy Myers. In today's episode, we'll be featuring stories on senior Jimmy Nieto, a day in the life of English teacher Ms. Rodriguez, and another student feature on senior Alejandro Jimenez.
Now let's head on out with our field reporter, Jacob Quesada, to find out more about senior Jimmy Nieto and his love for skating.
What's up, Bulldogs? It's Jacob Quesada here in front of the Baldwin Park Skate Park. Many students at WCHS have a special talents, and today we'll be focusing on one of those students who dedicates their time to the community by teaching kids how to skate.
My name's Nathan Nieto, and I'm a senior here at West Covina High School. So I started skating when I used to live in East LA, and I was just a kid, so it wasn't something I did every day until my 8th grade year, when I started taking it a little bit more seriously and having more friends around. Started skating more and more every single day, and I am where I am today. So the way I got into skating was my friends started skating first, and then I kind of just skated just to hang out with them. So the way I started WeSkate was by being approached by my friend Ezekiel, and he asked me if I could help him, and I said yeah.
You see a lot of different kinds of sports, like soccer. You see a lot of different kinds of sports like football, but there's nothing for skateboarding. So once I seen that I was missing in the community and there was no really positive environment for kids to learn in, that's when I decided that, man, we need to start something.
I was approached by my buddy Ezekiel. He told me he had a program called WeSkate, that how he teaches little ones how to skate, teaches them the basic and fundamentals and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, I would love to do that.
I like doing WeSkate because I like being able to give those kids an extra hand, because skateboarding isn't an easy sport to do, that's for sure. And having that extra hand there is really helpful.
Well, Bulldogs, that's the inside scoop on Nathan's story.
It was so cool that we got to understand more about Jimmy and his love for skating.
Continuing with life outside of the school, we followed Ms. Rodriguez for a whole day to see what her life is like.
Since I had her for a teacher last year, I'm really interested to discover her life outside of the classroom. Let's check it out.
I think the most thing I enjoy every day is getting to work with students and trying to get them to enjoy literature as much as I did in high school, and then definitely playing with my son and enjoying time with my husband. It's usually pretty busy, and it starts off pretty busy from the minute I get up, getting ready for school, and then waking up and getting my 3-year-old son ready for school. And I think the most important thing I need in the morning is coffee to really get me going and get the day started off right. I don't have a first period, so I usually spend that time answering emails and just getting ready for the day, putting the agenda on the board, making sure I have all my copies. Second period is English 3. Work in literature, mostly nonfiction literature. Third period is also English 3. Fourth period and fifth period are my sophomore classes, and then sixth period is AP Language. AP Language, we just finished up syntax, so right now we're getting ready to start satire and Huckleberry Finn. Depending on what I have after school, usually I might have a meeting, I'm on the technology committee, or if we have a staff meeting or English department meeting, I usually will be here till about 4. If we have NEHS workshops, sometimes I can be here pretty late, sometimes as late as 6. Once we get home, if after picking up my son or if my husband picks him up, sometimes we'll go to the park, or if we get a chance, we go to the rock climbing gym. At the park, my son, there's a rock climbing wall for little kids, so he really enjoys that, and he can spend the entire time going up and down the rock climbing wall and then coming down the slide. Sometimes he'll like to go in the swing. Rock climbing. So I got started in rock climbing when I was about 17. I went to the first Warp Tour in high school, and there they had a rock climbing wall, and I tried it once, and after that I was hooked. We got a new dog. We found her at a pet rescue called Fur Baby Rescue. and she was 8 weeks, I think, when we got her, and her name is Lilu.
Thanks. See you later. Bye.
Whoa, I learned a lot about her that I was not expecting.
Me too. I can't believe that she's training to climb a mountain.
I know, it's truly amazing.
Continuing with the lives of our students, let's check out how one of our very own Bulldogs, senior Alejandro Jimenez, has been able to incorporate his love for sports to build a resale business.
Senior Alejandro Jimenez might seem like just a regular student here at West Covina High School, or you might just happen to know him as another baseball player. Little do you know that Alejandro has a passion for rare sneakers. This passion blossomed as he grew up watching basketball and his favorite players such as Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan.
I started reselling sneakers and clothes my junior year because my parents didn't let me get a job and I needed somehow to get money. I started off small. I started off with some birthday money. Then I went and bought some shoes that I knew I could resell for a couple more bucks. Flipped them, made some money, and just kept it going. I've sold to people from all around the US to across the world, like in Spain, Australia, just everywhere, anywhere. So my first pair of limited shoes that I bought myself were these right here. Bought these my freshman year with my own money. Yeah, these are close to my heart too. I love these things. These are Jordan 4 white cements. Ever since I got these and I found out there was money to be made, I just decided to keep reselling. So my biggest sale was a pair of these. I had 2 pairs of these and I sold my first for $7 and I got them for $160. And yeah, I love these things. These are the Air Max 1 and 97 hybrids. Sean Witherspoon designed these. They're close to my heart.
Alejandro sees himself continuing this business on the side, mostly as a hobby, because it's really fun to him and helps put some extra money in his pocket. This has been BNN, West Covina High School.
It is so cool that we got to understand more about Alejandro and see his life outside of the classroom and the baseball field. Well, Kathy, that about wraps it up. Thank you for your time, Bulldogs. I'm Silas Bravo.
And I'm Kathy Myers.
See you next time.